My child, this moment is the turning point your heart has cried out for. Don't let it slip away. In the next minutes, I'll strip away every doubt and unveil the promise sealed by my blood. Stay with me to the very end. Doors you thought forever closed are swinging wide open now. Every second you hesitate is a lost blessing. Lean in, for the full revelation is coming, and missing a single word could cost you the miracle poised to transform your life. Watch on, and dare not look away. You are standing on the brink of your divine destiny. You do not need to shoulder worry. Come and place your hand in mine, letting me lead you. I want you to grasp this truth. I have plans of great value for your life, so you have no need to live in fear. Remember that I never leave you alone. My presence is with you in moments of confidence and remains with you when you feel weak. In the toughest seasons, I stand beside you, ready to strengthen you against every barrier. I urge you to listen for my voice. Rise early and sit quietly in my presence so I can speak into your heart. When you begin your day seeking me, it shifts your approach to every task, stabilizes your mind, and fills your heart with a peace that surpasses all understanding. My words carry power, and when you cling to them, they fill you with renewed assurance. Anchor your hope in the certainty that I keep my promises. If you follow my lead, you will find purpose and steadiness in all you do. Press ahead without the weight of doubt dragging you down. Listen as I speak to your soul now, reminding you that you are cherished, fully known, and shielded. Still, I caution you to use wisdom in how you handle your emotions. Let not anger dictate your choices or your speech. Words spoken in a moment of fury can leave painful wounds in your relationships and cause regrets in your own heart. I want you to practice patience, pausing when frustration arises and reminding yourself who you are and to whom you belong. Outbursts of rage never yield anything beneficial. Even when provoked, remain calm. There is an enemy who aims to disrupt your forward motion, enticing you to speak or act in ways that harm and create division. Yet I am your defender. Trust in me, and I will empower you to avoid destructive decisions. Look to me during times of confusion. When burdens feel impossible to carry, draw near without hesitation. Pour out your frustrations, tears, and uncertainties, and I will give you a peace that settles your mind and eases your heart. I will bring clarity to your spirit so you can see beyond obstacles that once towered over you. Though life's storms may rage, they will not overpower you, my beloved. You are safe in my hands. Whenever doubts arise, call to mind my faithfulness. From your very first breath, I have walked with you. Nothing escapes my notice or my compassion. I am aware of your past mistakes, yet I do not hold them against you. Your past wounds do not need to govern your present or your future. In my mercy, I have cleansed away guilt and shame. Do not allow voices that do not truly know me to determine your sense of worth. Do not let people who only remind you of your errors shape your identity. Their perspectives have no power over the destiny I have intended for you. Let my voice ring the loudest in your heart. My forgiveness is total, and once I've set you free, you need not revisit any condemnation tied to your past. I invite you to trust me wholeheartedly, leaning on my wisdom above your own. When you open my word each day, your spirit becomes receptive to deeper insight and greater comfort. As you dwell on these truths, your perspective shifts, and what once seemed impossible now appears within reach. I delight in revealing my ways to those who sincerely seek me. Even in the minor details, I stand ready to guide you. There is nothing too small for my care and nothing too vast for my might. Every facet of your life matters to me. I yearn to lift you from discouragement, replacing heaviness with hope and doubt with expectancy. No one can remove you from my love. Some may judge you by your past or question your faith, but I understand the sincerity of your devotion. Nothing is concealed from my eyes. When others attempt to reopen old wounds, do not sink into despair. I want you to develop resilience in the face of criticism, aware that your worth rests in me, not in the fluctuating approval of others. Stand firm, redeemed by my hand, free from condemnation of any kind. Come and speak to me anytime. Ask for what you need, and I will hear you. I promise to respond in the right moment and in the most fitting way. Often, my ways exceed your expectations, for I see from an eternal vantage point. While you focus on the immediate, I see further ahead. Let me surprise you with blessings beyond your imagination. If you stay open to me, my spirit will fill you with supernatural strength. You will see transformations, both in your inner being and in your external circumstances, that reshape your life. Do not let impatience steal the magnitude of what I am preparing. Believe that my hand works behind the scenes, arranging details for your good. On days when sorrow tries to claim you, allow my voice to be your comfort. If you feel frail, let me be your fortitude. Open your heart so I can fill it with the sweetness of my peace. There is no need to pretend you are unbreakable, no reason to appear flawless. I see beyond what others observe, and I know the struggles you fight. Let me calm the turmoil of your restless thoughts. Pause in my presence, inhaling peace and exhaling the stress that clings to you. Be still, even if for a moment, and realize that in every breath I remain with you. I can soothe the fiercest storms swirling around you. When the winds of the world roar threats, I speak. Be still. When negative voices try to weaken your spirit, I silence them and replace their echoes with songs of hope. My dear child, never forget that you are not alone in this battle against discouragement. Your faith is a potent shield, and my presence is a fortress around you. The strength you seek is already within you, for I dwell in your heart. Even when you doubt your own capacity, trust that my power fills every gap of your weakness. You sometimes see yourself as fragile, but I want you to realize the beauty of depending on me. In your limitations, my greatness shines brightest. When you lean on me, you tap into a boundless reservoir. You become secure. You discover your potential stretches well beyond what you can see. Your faith, combined with my omnipotence, allows no mountain to block you. Keep stepping forward, one foot at a time. Even if progress seems slow, every step holds significance to me. I assure you a summit of joy awaits. I have laid out a path leading you upward toward the fulfillment of your deepest hopes. Allow your spirit to soar, lifting you above the anxieties and discouragements that try to pull you down. Under my guidance, you can rise to levels you never envisioned. Do not let past failures convince you that you are unworthy of fresh doors opening. Those who dwell on your past do not see the transformation I am completing within you. Believe in the new future I have designed. I want you to step into true freedom, free from chains of worry and echoes of regret. You will not end your day crushed by fear, nor greet the morning paralyzed by apprehension. Let faith guide each dawn, igniting hope no grim news or growing concern can extinguish. There is a radiant joy in you that reflects my spirit, and I want it to shine, no matter your circumstances. Always remember who you are, my beloved child. By offering your entire life to me, you become a vessel of my spirit. You need not be like those who fixate on negative possibilities or crumble under each rumor. Stand on my promises, persuaded of my supernatural, limitless love. Your faith is extraordinary, anchored in my unchanging devotion to you. Through you, I hear prayers that move mountains and blessing words that mirror my heart. Let that faith flourish. Let it soar. Spread joy in your home, sharing the abundance of my goodness with others. I have reserved blessings for you that I will not give to anyone else. Your distinct journey is important to me, and no one can replace the calling I have destined for your life. Even if others attempt to claim credit for what I am doing in you, they cannot stop my plans. If they try to plant fear in your mind, counter their words with the promises I've spoken. I remain your loving Father, safeguarding you through life's darkest nights. When burdens feel too heavy, repeat the truth that you are mine. Never allow even a whisper of surrender to defeat. You hold my hand each step, guided by my kindness and honesty. Keep looking forward, refusing to glance back at guilt or remorse. Let me reiterate, I orchestrate all things in perfect timing. Your family is under my constant watch, and I see every mountain and valley you traverse together. Trust that all things can work for your good when you place your faith in me. During conflicts, money worries, or illness threatening your peace, stand firm, knowing I have control. Adversities can become lessons that deepen your resolve and expand your compassion. I am shaping you into one who can stand strong under pressure, someone who adores and follows me wholeheartedly. I notice your tears. You worry about whether certain mistakes have sealed your fate or if missed opportunities are gone forever. But know this, I have a plan that overcomes every failure. I mend brokenness and turn disappointment into a springboard for growth. Let your heart remain loyal and humble, for I treasure the spirit that stays faithful, even in trials. I see you as more than your slips. I see a heart that kneels in reverence, recognizing that I am the one who redeems, forgives, and restores. Your mistakes do not diminish my purpose for you. Instead, they teach you deeper dependence on me, drawing you closer to my heart. Dear one, stand again and declare your faith. Your words hold influence. When you speak against sickness, lack, and turmoil, invoking my name, remember you are not on your own. You stand under my authority. I have always loved you, and I shower you with blessings that remain secure. I have watched your perseverance. I see how patiently you wait, hoping for answers that appear delayed. Rejoice now, immersing yourself in the river of my unending love. Get ready to see doors open. Expect my favor to touch your home, your work, your relationships, because you have entrusted your cares to me. By doing so, you make room for my grace in its fullness. Release the old hurts that have lingered in your heart. I am bringing solutions and relief for the heaviest issues weighing on you. A new dawn is poised to break through your darkest night. You will watch your troubles scatter like shadows at sunrise. I have heard your prayers, and I will exceed even your boldest requests. My generosity is boundless, and my vision surpasses human reasoning. I will fill you with gratitude that makes you marvel at my kindness. You have wondered if your waiting was futile, if your tears were meaningless, and if your strength would fail you. But each tear you have shed contributes to breakthroughs yet to be revealed. I am transforming your mourning into laughter, your anxious nights into calm mornings. Look at how far you have come. You have gained resilience. You have uncovered faith you never realized you possessed. You better understand my power working in your life. These insights will lead you to even greater blessings on the horizon. Cling to hope. Resist the urge to be troubled by passing criticisms or malicious talk. Your inheritance is joy, which no angry voice or spiteful word can steal. I embrace you, whispering bravery into your mind. Stand upright, beloved, walking boldly in the strength I give. Refuse to entertain thoughts of failure. My light illuminates your path, scattering the darkness that attempts to approach. Allow your dreams to expand. I am the one who broadens your territory and multiplies your blessings. Rejoice now, never losing sight of how my faithfulness has carried you until now. My child, the hostility of others can never eclipse my favor upon your life. From your early days, I have guided, supported, and raised you for the meaningful work I have in store. When you were ridiculed or belittled, I stayed near to protect you. Every attempt to diminish you fails under the authority of my word, which declares you are beloved, purposeful, and set apart. Let their clamor fade into the background. Remain focused on my voice, quietly reassuring you deep within. Be brave when you speak and humble when you listen. In the quiet spaces, my spirit imparts truths yet unknown to you. Regularly draw near in stillness. There you will discover renewed clarity and feel my nearness more profoundly. Do not burden your mind with a flood of distractions. Consistently return to me with a heart eager to receive. I take joy in your prayers, and I respond by pouring peace and direction into your life. I want you to find a hiding place in my love whenever storms threaten. Many around you panic at rumors or give in to fear, but you are set apart. I planted a mighty seed of faith within you, and if you nurture it through prayer and devotion, it will grow into remarkable spiritual strength. You will witness the calming effect of your words on distressed hearts, how your hands can soothe the hurting, and how your presence can radiate my light. Do not downplay the power of even the smallest act of compassion offered in my name. Each compassionate act reflects my heart to a world in need. You may wonder how to balance your responsibilities with your desire to serve me. Surrender your schedule to me. Allow me to be Lord over your time, just as I am over your heart. When you prioritize me, I will show you how to manage every task with grace. When barriers confront you, whether financial, relational, or personal, trust that I am weaving all things into a tapestry of redemption. You will see that even difficulties bring growth, rooting you more firmly in my truth. Focus on blessings rather than setbacks. I know it can be tempting to dwell on what went wrong, but a bountiful harvest awaits those who cultivate thankfulness. Each day presents fresh reasons to be grateful. Cherished friendships, moments of shared laughter, the splendor of morning light, or the softness of a kind breeze. These are tokens of my nearness, small but significant reminders that I am always with you. Pay attention as the world pushes its definitions of success upon you. I desire for you to excel, but not if it means compromising your peace or your character. Let your dreams align with my will. Seek me first, and watch everything else align. A faithful, humble heart impresses me more than any superficial appearance of achievement. Your identity is grounded in my enduring love, not in accolades, promotions, or material gain. Remember, I am the source of all that is good, and when you place me at the center, your life becomes a testimony of harmony and grace. Do not hesitate to proceed when I open doors for you. You might question your abilities or qualifications, but never forget who supports and leads you. I do not call you based solely on your background or expertise. Rather, I provide all you need for the assignments I have in mind. If I position you for opportunity, I will supply both wisdom and strength to succeed. Your willingness to say yes to me is the key that unlocks bigger blessings, impacting not only you, but everyone I intend to touch through your obedience. Even now, breakthroughs are unfolding in the spiritual realm on your behalf. Obstacles are being removed, new connections are being formed, and surprising situations are weaving together a beautiful pattern. What looked chaotic will become a divine masterpiece meant to bring you hope. The very challenges you face can ignite sweeping change if you remain patient and faithful. My power gleams in seemingly impossible scenarios, proving that no barrier is insurmountable for those who trust in me. Accept that my love for you is your greatest treasure. Let that truth soothe your restless mind and free you from unnecessary fear. If you allow me, I will guide you to fresh waters of comfort where your soul can be refreshed daily. You will gain new insight into what's around you and find joy in tasks that once felt burdensome. This transformation happens because you learn to see the world with my eyes, filled with hope, purpose, and unwavering grace. When you share my love with others, you cultivate a climate of peace and healing in your home, your community, and beyond. Speak with faith, proclaiming victory over any restrictions you or others might place on you. Sometimes you feel too small, too inexperienced, or too flawed. But I, your God, see boundless possibilities in you. When negative voices insist you cannot, let your spirit reply, I am supported by the power of the Almighty. Remember instances in which I have shown my might on your behalf. Let those memories fuel your hope for future triumphs. Hand me your disappointments. Refuse to hold on to bitterness when events stray from your initial expectations. Frequently, I use detours to steer you away from fruitless paths or guide you toward greater blessings. Nothing is wasted with me, especially your pain. It can become the tool that forms your character and broadens your empathy. With my help, your scars become symbols of triumph rather than defeat, evidence that you faced adversity and found healing. They also equip you to encourage others seeking the same deliverance. Stand guard over your thoughts, for your mind can easily drift into shadows of despair. When you sense a downward spiral, fight back with prayers and praises. Fill your thoughts with uplifting words and promises. surrounding yourself with those who reinforce your faith instead of weakening it. My Spirit is always present, ready to reinforce your convictions and illuminate your path. It's true there is an adversary who prowls around, hoping to sow doubt in your heart. He attempts to weaken your confidence and divert you from my shelter. Yet you recognize my voice, and your heart resonates with my truths. In moments of internal conflict, return to my words and remember that I have endowed you with a spirit of power, love, and wisdom. You are equipped to discern what is right and beneficial, and you can stand resolute against temptations designed to lure you astray. Stay watchful, but do not tremble in fear. I am far mightier than any force opposing you. You might face jealousy or hostility from those who cannot understand your devotion to me. Their words could try to corrode your determination, but you can respond with unwavering confidence. My God is with me. He is my eternal guard, my refuge, and my provider. Stand confidently, declaring that you belong to a kingdom that human schemes cannot shake. You are a beacon of hope, radiating my light into darkness. Never belittle the impact of one small flame in chasing away a whole room of gloom. When you feel unsteady, speak affirmations of truth over yourself. Confess with certainty that I, the Lord, am your shepherd, and you lack nothing that is genuinely essential. I guide you to still waters and restore your soul. My goodness and mercy track you all your life as long as you abide in me. Let this reality spark anticipation each day. Anticipate new mercies as daylight breaks, and face every challenge with the assurance that I surround you with my protection. I will lift you up, even before those who doubt you. With me, impossibilities become possible. I am preparing abundance for your household in tangible ways you will soon notice. Homes flourish when hearts turn toward me. Provision flows where gratitude thrives, and I build enduring love where forgiveness reigns. Cherish these blessings. They surpass any fleeting riches the world might offer. Do not let your heart be shaken by bitter voices in the world. I understand how easily discouragement can take hold amid criticism, but remember that I am your anchor. Root yourself in my unwavering love, and the swirling tides of negativity will not sweep you away. Cover your thoughts with my promises, letting them shield your mind from hopelessness. Reflect on every instance I have delivered you. Use those testimonies like stepping stones that lead to new victories. You can hope because I am alive. My power remains active, and my spirit is at work within you, even as you absorb these words. Smile, allowing the joy I placed within you to shine on your face. Even in challenging times, a smile can shift the atmosphere and spark faith in others. When you choose joy in hardship, you radiate my grace. Do not resist the joy I offer. This is not fleeting pleasure that disappears when trials come, but a lasting joy, anchored in the certainty that I have already overcome every obstacle on your behalf. This calm assurance can steady you through every uncertain season. As time advances, do not forget how far you've come. The breakthroughs you experience are born of past tears. The joy you taste sprouts from struggles that threatened to crush you. You prayed in despair and clung to hope despite enveloping darkness. I am turning that darkness into radiant light, using each hardship to strengthen your spirit. One day, you will look back and recognize how every challenge paved the way for blessings you never expected. Stay humble when you find yourself in seasons of triumph. Success can deceive some into believing they no longer need my guidance, as though they accomplished everything by their own strength. But remember, I have been the one fueling you, clearing your path, and giving you breath each morning. Let your heart overflow with gratitude, acknowledging that every victory is intertwined with my grace. Thankfulness shields you from pride, keeping your spirit open to continued flourishing. My beloved, be conscious that an enemy lingers, seeking to crush the seed of hope I've planted in you. He attempts to uproot your conviction and quiet your prayers, wanting you to doubt what I have given. Yet my spirit marks you as part of my flock, and you know my voice. When you feel torn or disoriented, listen carefully to my words. and they will affirm you are never deserted. I will protect you from every subtle trick that tries to knock you off your purpose. Offer me your life without reservation. I will never forget the promises I've whispered over you. At the appointed time, I will honor your devotion, your tears, and your endurance. They were not worthless. You will behold my salvation in tangible ways, and gratitude will flow from you like a triumphant song. People around you will wonder at what I have accomplished, and your testimony will inspire them to search for me. Do not expend energy justifying your faith to those who mock. Let your life speak louder. Keep your soul flooded with hope, and your conviction in my reliability will not be dismissed. When you encounter envy once again, or those who seek to belittle the gifts you've received, reply with fearless assurance. Declare that I stand by you, a mighty protector. Proclaim that I shield you from every assault. Whenever you feel cornered, lift your eyes in prayer. I will extend comfort, resources, and healing. My support for you is limitless, and it will never cease. My love is your constant safeguard, a truth no situation or person can erase. Let each day begin with the reminder that you are infinitely precious to me. Absorb my word for wisdom and inspiration, and speak your prayers boldly, certain that I listen. In those sacred moments, my spirit leads you to peaceful pastures of comfort. When your soul feels withered, I refresh it with streams of my peace. You will recognize that you do not walk alone, for I am with you in every valley. Should dark shadows appear, they cannot snuff out your hope, because my light is strong within you. I will bless you in front of those who question your worth. You will watch me meet your needs in ways you never saw coming. Harmony and nourishment will rest upon your home. I assure you that my love never fades, nor does my protective hand withdraw. Goodness accompanies you wherever you go, imprinted with my unbreakable pledge. Do not doubt me. Let yourself be enveloped by my peace. I am right here beside you, especially when your endurance feels gone. You stand closer to victory than you realize, and I will keep infusing you with courage. I am removing the barriers that once blocked your path. I am tearing down strongholds that aim to lock you into fear or despair. My power is dismantling these walls, and in their place, I'm shaping opportunities for growth. Where you once felt confined, I am making space for you to expand. Where you felt misunderstood, I am placing trustworthy companions to uphold you. Cast aside your self-doubt, for I have given you unique strengths. Embrace the reality that you can do all I call you to do, because I am sustaining your spirit. I formed you with abilities aligned to your purpose. Lay these gifts at my feet, and together we will multiply their impact for good. The more you surrender them to me, the more I will amplify their reach. No challenge is too big if you believe in the power I have entrusted to you. Do not be intimidated, be courageous. My spirit kindles an inner fire that dispels timidity. Remember, I have encircled you with unseen protection that tirelessly watches over you. Angelic forces stand guard, thwarting any scheme meant to harm you. Hear me clearly. You are loved and treasured. You will never be left on your own. I celebrate your victories, but also stay near when you stumble. I do not berate you harshly for errors. Instead, I gently call you to rise again, extending my hand to stabilize you. If you have lost confidence, let my words restore it. You can confront troubles fearlessly because I fill your weaknesses with divine strength. Hold your head high, open your heart, and look forward with optimism. You belong to me. When troubles arise, refuse to be crushed by them. Think of how I brought you through trials in the past. The same power that delivered you before will rescue you now. All I ask is that you maintain belief. Allow my life-giving words to be the solid ground beneath you. My truth remains unshaken when everything else wavers. My faithfulness endures even when the future looks unclear. I see the desires in your heart, your longing for stability, healing, and breakthroughs in relationships or finances. I am the ultimate source for these needs. You do not march into tomorrow defenseless. My word and my spirit have outfitted you to overcome every hurdle. Cling to hope, dear one, even when circumstances appear grim. Recall who holds the final authority. Despair may try to smother your faith, but my spirit sparks renewed hope in your soul. Speak confidently over your situation. Remind your fears they must bow to my name. Proclaim daily that I have planned a good result for you, and that I remain with you in every challenge. Know that I see past your outward facade. I gaze into your innermost being, and my love for you remains steadfast through your struggles. There is no need to hide your tears from me. Approach me freely with every burden on your heart. If words fail, simply be silent, and I will interpret your sighs. Your cries move my heart, and I respond with boundless kindness. Place your worries in my hands. It was never my intention for you to carry them alone. You are my child, and that status grants you unfailing access to my support. Rejoice that a fresh chapter is beginning. Lift your hands to me, opening your heart even wider. Step into this new season brimming with hope, assured that I am orchestrating wonders on your behalf. You may have navigated countless struggles, but each trial is preparing you for blessings and roles you have not yet imagined. This preparation is crucial because your impact in the world matters to me. Your life will shine a beacon for others seeking redemption. I work tirelessly for you, aligning scenarios and circumstances to grant you favor. I have decreed from heaven that breakthroughs will become reality for you on earth. No power can halt my intervention. Once I speak, all creation obeys. Rest in the certainty that every promise I make stands firm, upheld by my integrity. Though you wait, your waiting has purpose. It develops your character, draws you nearer to me, and fits you for the blessings I will soon place in your hands. My love never wavers, even on days you feel distant from me or doubtful of my presence. My devotion is not limited by your emotional state. I am here, calling out to you. In times when you question whether you have gone too far astray or made too many mistakes, remember that I pursue you diligently. My love is not based on your spotless record. I look at your sincerity and your humble desire to improve. I value honest prayer over elaborate speech. Approach me as you are, bringing any hurt, confusion, or hope to lay at my feet. I have watched over you since your first breath, and before then, I already knew you. I formed you with care, endowing you with qualities reflecting my own image. These traits are unfolding day by day, and each stage is beautiful in my sight. Though hardships have stretched you, they have refined your faith. You carry evidence of a person shaped by adversity, and those marks illustrate a resilience that brings me joy. I continue to strengthen and equip you for every new challenge. You are never without my spirit, lighting your path so you will not remain in darkness. Let today be the day you reaffirm your trust, surrendering every worry to me so I can breathe new life into your soul. If your faith feels weak, pause to remember how I upheld you before. Let those memories revive your confidence. Your faith is still alive, hidden though it may be under anxiety. Pressing on shows me that you hold fast to my promises. Because you believe, you will receive every blessing I have foretold, all in the proper season. Yes, you may have regrets. You might wish to rewrite certain chapters, but your story is not finished. I am still crafting it. Each regret can become a stepping stone toward greater discernment. Each failure an occasion for deep humility, which I treasure. You are a hero of faith simply by persevering. I see your tenacity, and I am pleased with you. Let these words embolden you. Rise with courage to face obstacles, with my power backing you. You are not meant to be undone by challenges. With my name on your lips, you have authority to stand firm and declare victory. Be open to miracles. You have appealed to me for healing, provision, and protection. My word holds the power to restore, provide, and shield you. I never lack resources or creativity to bless you. Yet as you receive, I also call you to share generously. Recall those still in the valleys where you once struggled. Offer help, kindness, or solace when you can. Through this, you become a vessel for my mercy, and I expand your capacity to receive more of my blessings. When you continuously give and receive in love, your heart will radiate genuine joy. Those who remain bitter, become caught in their own resentment. But you, my child, can choose to forgive. Let go of revenge and surrender it to me, praying for those who have hurt you. Their souls wander in darkness, needing my redemption. While anger may seem natural when wronged, do not let it fester into hatred. Guard your heart from toxins, allowing room for me to pour in grace and mercy. A pure heart welcomes my healing and ushers you into a deeper encounter with my love. Whether you possess much or little, rest assured that I am your everlasting portion. Material wealth is fleeting, but my devotion remains constant. I value your humble heart more than grand displays, and your sincerity matters more to me than elaborate forms of worship. I'm not seeking performance. I want authentic relationship with you. Come to me in truth, even if your words are jumbled in sorrow or doubt. I will unravel the tangles and shine light where you see only confusion. We will walk forward together, shaping a future full of promise. Each morning, commit your schedule to me, your tasks, responsibilities, and goals. I will align your day so you find surprising moments of rest and unexpected joy. A life surrendered to me finds balance. When distractions clamor for your attention, recall my invitation to be still and receive my counsel. You do not have to chase what I've already prepared. Linger in my presence. I will reveal opportunities at just the right moment. See yourself as I do, brimming with potential. When I look at you, I behold a treasured soul, crafted with purpose. There is more strength in you than you realize, and I can't wait for you to discover it. You shine brightest when you walk in the assurance of being my beloved. You have believed many hurtful words, both from others and from your own doubts. Today, let them scatter in the wind. Embrace the truth that you are resilient, you are cherished, and your life matters greatly to me. My heart aches when you belittle yourself. Rise above every lie that seeks to diminish you. I will vindicate you publicly, revealing before many that my favor rests upon you. Each morning I watch you with great affection. Even the faintest whisper of prayer warms my heart. Cherish the moments you set aside to connect with me before the day's rush begins. Those moments are sacred as I pour out fresh peace and direction on you. I also see how negativity sometimes sneaks in as the day unfolds, overshadowing our communion with doubts and second-guessing. You wonder if your efforts please me, if you chose the correct path, or if you have fallen short of my expectations. Breathe deep and remember that I have not abandoned you. I remain steadfast by your side. Watch the words you speak. When you tear yourself down, you undermine the faith you expressed earlier. You can derail your own spiritual growth by declaring defeat. Resist that impulse. Instead, speak hope, restoration, and my presence. Your words have the power to either construct or demolish. Choose words that build your spirit and align with the truths you hold in your heart. I am not here to condemn you for your mistakes. I am here to lovingly guide you toward healing and firm ground. I want to see you flourish, not languish under accusation. I know you have struggled with negative voices, some from those around you and some within your own mind. Those arrows have hit your sense of worth, but trust that I can extract them and heal every wound. Hear me again, you are deeply loved. Your personality is a tapestry of unique traits I carefully wove. Though others may attempt to pull you apart, they cannot undo my handiwork. I see your compassion, your willingness to learn, and your capacity to spread kindness. Never doubt your significance. As you yield to my love, you will grow, and your future will be marked by new joy. I see the dreams you hold softly, the concerns you keep hidden, and the sincere desire in you to do my will. Many people race through life chasing superficial happiness, but you choose to seek my heart and wisdom. Your pursuit touches me. Please understand, my love is not distant. It does not belong solely to those who appear more worthy. It is for you, right where you are. No matter how chaotic life becomes, you will not be without the solid hand of your Heavenly Father. When you feel bombarded from every angle, know that I am not just watching passively. I am present in every moment of your journey. My spirit gently calls to you in the quiet, urging you to cling to the hope only I can provide. You are not a speck in a vast universe. You are seen, known, and infinitely treasured. Reflect on times when help arrived unexpectedly, or clarity pierced through confusion. Those incidents were not random. They were personal reflections of my caring nature. Picture an open horizon of possibilities unfolding before you. You might have once believed you knew exactly where life was leading, but doors can slam shut without warning, prompting you to explore new paths or reassess your goals. Through every twist, I remain your unchanging anchor, unaffected by the fluctuations of circumstance. My word stands despite cultural changes and shifting emotions. Lean on me as your immovable foundation. Many people hide burdens no one else perceives. Even those who appear confident can harbor deep fears. When you sense a gentle nudge to offer a supportive word or gesture, that is my spirit, prompting you to bring light into someone's darkness. Being open-hearted can feel risky, but remember, I am your defender. I see the genuineness of your intentions and promise that kindness never goes unnoticed. It plants seeds that can blossom, even if you cannot see the result immediately. Keep track of your worth, especially on days when you feel overshadowed by others. You do not compete with anyone for my affection or attention. Do not let the world push you into endless striving to prove your value. You have always been valuable to me, from your smallest personality trait to your greatest dream. I cherish you wholly. Align your heart with mine, and you will discover that true contentment comes from living in harmony with my will, not from meeting worldly expectations. Listen to my compassion if your heart is hurting. Pain can lead to a sense of isolation, as though no one else truly comprehends. Sometimes you feel obliged to be strong for others, hiding your own struggles. I see those hidden tears. You are never alone in your vulnerability. When you present your hurts to me, you open the way for healing. Trust that my empathy will cradle you and reignite your hope. I have never promised an easy life, but I have vowed to be your protector and shield. My presence can transform the darkest season into a stage for growth. Think of past times you doubted your abilities, yet succeeded, or felt invisible, but later found your true place. Those were my hands guiding you. Face the future with confidence, trusting that I am shaping all circumstances in your favor. The obstacles ahead are not meant to defeat you. They are catalysts for deeper reliance on me. When you feel unsure, dive into my word. Seek my wisdom in prayer. Pause, letting my spirit's calm direction lead you forward. You will find clarity once you surrender your worries to me. Some people may question or misinterpret your faith. That is part of walking with me by faith. Your job is not to persuade everyone, but to live honestly and lovingly. Over time, your life will bear fruit that proves the genuineness of your trust in me. Those who continue to ridicule or criticize do not erase my truth. I define your identity, and you remain my dear child. If you wrestle with guilt over your past, I invite you to fully embrace my forgiveness. Once I pardon you, I do not hold your misdeeds against you. It delights me to see you learn from those errors and move on, wiser and more empathetic. Dwelling endlessly on your flaws shackles you, preventing you from embracing the blessings I long to give you. Let me teach you to exchange shame for a new garment of grace. Each sunrise ushers in new mercies, so you do not have to remain trapped by regret. Let me fill you with my acceptance, for you are wholly loved in my eyes. Notice how nature functions seamlessly. Birds do not fret over tomorrow's food, yet they are nourished. Flowers do not struggle to be attractive, yet they unfold with striking splendor. I have ingrained harmony into creation that reaches even the smallest elements. How much more do I care for you, whom I created in my image? Trust that I can attend to every aspect of your life with precision. My timing and method may not match your expectations, but I will provide. Cultivate a heart of thankfulness and remain watchful for unexpected blessings. In stillness, be aware of the gentle thoughts I plant in your mind. Sometimes you dismiss these flashes of insight as mere coincidences, not realizing they may be my answers to your prayers. I communicate in multiple ways, through scripture, through a friend's encouraging words, through indescribable peace, and in silent moments of reflection when a new understanding dawns on you. Be patient in your pursuit of discernment, trusting that as your intimacy with me grows, you will more easily recognize my voice amidst the noise. Never underestimate the power of dedicating your day to me. Upon waking, speak to me, even if briefly, before the demands of life take over. Ask me to steer your choices, fill your mind with wisdom, and guard your emotions from despair. Such sincere prayers create a strong starting point. They invite my guidance into your decisions, your interactions, and your ambitions. Throughout the day, if anxiety surfaces, pause to say, "Lord, I need you." That simple surrender stirs my heart, and I respond with reassurance. I also urge you to surround yourself with people who value and nurture your faith. While you are called to love everyone, not all influences are beneficial. Be discerning about who shapes your thoughts and attitudes. When you fellowship with those who love me, you receive support that fortifies you. Indeed, you can extend kindness to those with differing beliefs, but protect your heart from cynicism or bitterness. Keep your spirit shielded by truth so you can continue as a distinct light for me. Perhaps a dream lies quietly in your heart, one you hesitate to share because you fear being ridiculed or called unrealistic. Remember, nothing is beyond my power. If I plant a dream within you, I also equip you with the skills or connections needed to fulfill it. Sometimes the dream will adapt as you progress, but my overarching plan stays steady. If you're unsure about timing or direction, seek my counsel. Then be attentive to open doors, peaceful confirmations, wise advice from devout friends, and the unchanging standard of Scripture. Move forward bravely, knowing I lead the way. Your family and loved ones hold vital significance in my design. They might not always behave in ways that you understand. You may face conflicts that burden you with longing for reconciliation. Even if unity feels distant, I am able to heal even the most strained relationships. Continue praying for harmony, believing I can mend all fractures. Give your family over to me. Walk in love as much as possible without endangering yourself, and choose forgiveness repeatedly if needed. My spirit can soften hearts and open lines of communication in places where division once thrived. I know you sometimes find yourself at a crossroads, worried about which way to choose. Do not let indecision paralyze you. Bring your options to me. Seek clarity, then watch for the peace that often accompanies choices aligning with my will. If you take a step and later sense unrest, trust me enough to correct your course. My grace covers sincere mistakes made in the pursuit of righteousness. Life is an ongoing lesson, and I never despise a humble slip that leads to better understanding. Be patient with yourself. I am patient with you. Notice how deeply you can love. At times, you may be tempted to guard your heart against rejection or betrayal. Yet love is the pinnacle of what I ask from you. Yes, it makes you vulnerable, but it also yields immeasurable blessings. Love can transform, heal, and reflect my heart to a hurting world. When you choose love, you become my hands and voice here on earth. You might not always see an equal response, but I cherish your sincere care, and I promise to reward you in meaningful ways. Guard yourself against pride. Success, recognition, or ample resources can entice you to forget how necessary gratitude is. If you find yourself in a position of influence or comfort, keep a thankful heart. Recall the moments you cried out in desperation, and I answered. Keep in mind that every good thing you have is a gift from me. Remembering this wards off conceit, ensuring you continue to love and serve unselfishly. Hand me your anxieties about tomorrow, finances, or relationships. They can rob you of your peace if you cling to them. Place them in my care, trusting that my perspective is eternal. Although you may crave immediate resolution, my timing is often different. Trust that I see the grand design. A delay might serve a higher purpose. Do not let impatience erode your trust. Fix your eyes on my consistent character, faithful and kind. Even if things develop slowly, know I am constantly at work behind the scenes. Be conscious of how you speak to yourself. Words shape your spiritual and emotional landscape. Resist negative internal conversations by speaking my promises over your life. Each day, declare that you are my beloved creation, fashioned with purpose and competence. Confront dark thoughts with the light of Scripture. Look in the mirror of grace and see yourself as I see you, redeemed, valued, and called to meaningful heights. Incrementally, these affirmations replace old narratives with hope and confidence. Consider the importance of rest. In a frenetic world, pausing can feel counterproductive, but rest is sacred. It replenishes your inner being. Take time to breathe, reflect on my goodness, and absorb the beauty in creation. Rest is not laziness. It is a discipline that allows you to function at your best. When you rest in my presence, you unlock fresh inspiration and vigor, enabling you to handle your responsibilities more effectively. Rest signifies trust that my plans do not rely solely on non-stop effort, but on divine orchestration. There will be seasons where you must persevere. Obstacles may accumulate and the trail may feel steep. During these phases, do not interpret hardship as failure. Endurance is faith in motion. It declares, I don't yet see the outcome, but I trust the one who leads. Every step, no matter how small, counts in my eyes. Pushing through challenges shapes your character, nurturing patience and fortitude. Eventually, you will look back and see that what seemed impossible was simply the ladder to higher maturity and closer reliance on me. Pray for discernment. Countless voices claim to offer truth, but not all come from me. You have direct access to me through prayer. When you earnestly seek wisdom, I gladly provide it. Avoid depending solely on limited human logic or popular opinions. Study my word, test teachings, and trust my spirit to guide you toward what is right. Discernment will protect you from avoidable pitfalls and help you recognize the best paths amidst the chaos. I hold your whole story in my hands. The chapters that have passed do not define your ultimate purpose. The pages yet to be written can still glow with my grace, even if earlier lines were shadowed by pain. I specialize in bringing forth beauty from ashes. Where there is brokenness, I restore. Where burdens weigh you down, I lift them. Step into the future with anticipation. I do not waste even a single tear. I repurpose your struggles into tools for your spiritual growth. The transformation may take time, so learn to notice gradual progress. Celebrate each victory, no matter how small, for each one marks your path toward the richer life I am creating for you. Value honesty. When you speak truthfully and act with integrity, you reflect who I am. Even minor falsehoods can breed confusion in your spirit, hindering you from fully experiencing my presence. Let honesty permeate your relationships. If you make a mistake, seek forgiveness. If you are wronged, give forgiveness. Truth liberates while deceit enslaves. I desire you to walk upright, free from hidden motives and grudges. A heart transparent before me and others becomes a conduit for unimpeded blessing. Recall the times you overcame seemingly insurmountable odds. Remember nights when you cried out in desperation and felt a gentle wave of calm settle your heart. Those were not random events. They were direct answers to your cries. I am the same God now. My love for you does not hinge on your perfection, nor does my care vanish because you stumble or question. Approach me with every emotion, joy, anger, doubt, relief. I can handle every corner of your heart, and I yearn for sincerity. An honest relationship allows you and me to grow closer. When disappointment comes, resist turning your frustration toward me. Understand that my vision spans far beyond what you see in a single moment. Some paths you find appealing could lead to harm, and I may close those doors for your protection. Other times, I let you face hardship because it's a necessary catalyst for compassion, humility, and absolute reliance on me. Though you might not grasp why I permit certain events, clarity often emerges with time. Trust my guidance, even when the road feels perplexing. I see the final result and am skillfully orchestrating for your good. Do not be startled if your soul yearns for deeper closeness with me. You were created for communion with the divine, to know me intimately. That longing is my invitation to explore the richness of prayer, reflection, and fellowship. As you draw near, you will discover parts of my character that captivate your spirit. You will also learn more about your own heart, your capacity for empathy, your hunger for significance, your need to love and be loved. In my presence, your soul finds completeness that the world cannot supply. Sometimes you may feel inadequate when you measure yourself against others' successes. You see their achievements and wonder if you are accomplishing enough. But I did not create you to mimic another's life. Your journey is distinct, with callings that only you can fulfill. Your gifts, past experiences, and personality threads are woven together uniquely. Focus on what I have laid out for you. Applaud others in their accomplishments and remain gracious when you achieve. Above all, never lose track of the mission I have assigned to you. Reflect on my grace. It is not scarce or limited. You cannot exhaust it. When you slip up or revisit past patterns, my grace is continually accessible to help you rise again. My forgiveness isn't a one-time offering. It is an enduring promise. Maintain a teachable heart, and I will shower you with fresh mercy each day. Let go of guilt or fear that tries to linger. My grace liberates you to live without condemnation. Observe how everything in creation has seasons. Flowers bloom, then wither, leaves turn gold, then drop. Your life, too, passes through seasons. Each has value, even the ones that feel barren or painful. Embrace your current season, asking me what I want you to learn from it. There is no hurry in my kingdom. I move precisely on time, and as you align with that timing, you find a peace that surpasses the urgency of this world. Remain faithful to what lies before you today, trusting that I am holding your tomorrows. When you sense a nudge to be generous, whether with money, time, or talents, do not hesitate. I, who provide for you, will not fail you because you chose to be compassionate. Generosity mirrors my heart, spreading blessings both tangibly and spiritually. You become a conduit, allowing my kindness to flow to those who are in need. In return, I ensure that you also receive what you need. Notice how your gratitude grows when you recognize our shared humanity. If you ever doubt whether I hear your prayers, rest assured, I do. I am aware of every request, shout for help, and tear you shed in silence. I respond in ways that may differ from your immediate hopes, but with perfect wisdom. Look for the small shifts that happen after you pray. Perhaps your perspective changes, a door opens, or a crucial connection is made. Sometimes the answer might arrive disguised as an unforeseen chance, or as a deep peace carrying you through waiting. No sincere prayer is ever overlooked. Continue seeking, continue asking, continue knocking. My timing is flawless, and my replies are motivated by love. Stay vigilant against bitterness and resentment. They act as thorns choking out new blessings. If you have been hurt, if unfairness has wounded your heart, bring it to me. Holding on to anger imprisons you in the very pain you long to escape. My spirit empowers you to forgive. This does not dismiss the harm done, nor relieve the offender of accountability. Rather, forgiveness liberates you to progress. It makes room for compassion, understanding, and my justice to be carried out in its proper time. In finding your way, do not dismiss the talents I have given you. Perhaps you have the gift of comforting others, a knack for solving complex problems, a passion for art, or a calming voice that can soothe. These are no accidents. I gave them so you might serve, uplift, and bring good into the world. Cultivate these gifts and use them to honor my name. As you do, you will sense deep fulfillment. That sense of alignment does not come from accolades, but from matching your calling to my purpose. The joy of that alignment is immeasurable. You may wonder why you see mismatches between my promises in Scripture and the brokenness in the world. Remember, I entrusted humanity with free will. People often pick paths I never intended, resulting in pain, inequality, and turmoil. Still, my grace continues to work through those who surrender themselves to me. You can become a force for peace, restoration, and redemption in a hurting world. Although you cannot fix every problem alone, your steadfast faithfulness and small acts of kindness can ripple outward, influencing many. Do not be daunted by spiritual battles. Indeed, you have an adversary intent on diminishing your faith. However, you also have me, providing spiritual armor, truth, righteousness, peace, faith, salvation, and my word. These gifts protect you. When you feel assaulted by doubt or temptation, remind yourself of my word and cling to it. Say out loud that you belong to me, purchased at a great price, beyond the enemy's grasp. Resist negative influences and destructive thoughts. My spirit stirs courage in you to stand strong, to pray with conviction, and to trust in the triumph I have already won for you. Pause now and then to acknowledge how far you have traveled. Do not be so focused on your goals that you miss the ground you have already covered. Every lesson learned, every obstacle overcome, and every act of faith is a milestone in your spiritual growth. Celebrate these moments. Offer thanks. Reflect on your inner growth. This fosters hope for what is yet to come, reminding you that I am continuously active, shaping your heart and refining your outlook. If you feel uncertain about your purpose, ask me wholeheartedly, and I will direct you. I have countless ways to use a willing heart. Whether you volunteer in community service, mentor a hurting friend, or diligently fulfill daily duties while radiating my love, you are fulfilling divine assignments. Each life you touch, each conversation warmed by grace, each moment of patience or empathy, these ripple far beyond what you see. Never underestimate the value of small acts performed in my name. They yield a harvest in my timing. I see that you desire rapid answers. You wonder, how long must I wait? But if I answered every prayer instantly, you would miss the chance to develop patient endurance and strengthen your trust. Waiting can be uncomfortable, yet it is fertile ground for humility and reliance on my sustaining power. While waiting, center your mind on what you can do today. Love the people around you. Tend to the work I have already entrusted to you. This display of faithfulness readies you to receive greater tasks when the moment comes. I am thrilled when you worship me in spirit and truth. True worship is not confined to a place or tradition. It springs from gratitude and wonder, from a heart that sees my holiness and compassion. When you lift your voice, whether alone or in a group, heaven's atmosphere meets you. Worship shifts your viewpoint from your limitations to my infinite capacity. It revitalizes your spirit, breaks chains of despair, and aligns your heart with a higher reality. Stay alert to the ways I express love daily. A refreshing breeze on a stifling day, an encouraging friend who calls at the perfect moment, a sudden resolution to a thorny problem. These are signs of my tender care. Sometimes you dismiss them as mere happenstance, but train your heart to recognize my hand. Let gratitude swell within you, spilling over into your words and actions. Gratitude softens your heart, fostering kindness toward others and contentment in life's challenges. You might sense internal battles, waves of envy, resentment, or anxiety. Rather than feeling ashamed, bring them into the light by admitting them to me. Ask for help in replacing hurtful patterns with thoughts and habits that give life. Little by little, you will see these negative cycles losing power, overshadowed by the steady practice of prayer and reflecting on my word. This healing takes time, but is real and enduring. Be as patient with yourself as I am with you. Notice the relationships in your life. Some will test your patience or empathy, while others bring encouragement and joy. Treasure these connections. Offer kindness as I continuously show kindness to you. Something as simple as a genuine thank you can reignite hope in someone else. Listen intently when others confide in you. Their stories have value, and your compassion can mirror my own empathy. Your life becomes a living testimony of my love. I see your heart for justice. You are troubled by the wrongs you see in this world, and you want to help. That impulse reflects my concern for the marginalized and oppressed. Let my spirit guide you in discerning how best to use your resources and voice. Even small efforts, advocating for someone unseen or donating to a worthy cause, are like seeds that can sprout into bigger change. Stay anchored in love, avoiding traps of retaliation or bitterness. True justice fosters restoration and healing. not just punishment. When you grapple with questions or uncertainties, explore my word. Though written in times different from yours, its core truth lives on. My word provides a compass above cultural shifts or personal bias. If you find passages you struggle to understand, do not shy away. Bring your questions to me, study with insightful mentors, and persist until deeper meaning unfolds. This journey of discovery strengthens your wisdom and faith. Never forget, you are never disqualified from serving my kingdom due to your weaknesses or perceived lack of worldly qualifications. I have a long history of empowering unlikely people to accomplish wonderful deeds. What truly matters is the humility and devotion of your heart. Stay open, and I will shine my power through you in ways exceeding all logic. Celebrate your individual path, built from your experiences, strengths, and even the flaws you once despised. In my hands, every piece of your story can become an instrument of grace. Steer clear of envy. It can seed resentment when you see others thriving where you wish to flourish. Instead, celebrate their successes and ask me to guide you to your own. Comparison blinds you to your own gifts, while thankfulness invites abundance. Remain focused on the unique life and blessings I am unfolding for you, and peace will follow. As you mature in faith, you will likely feel a growing compassion for those who suffer. Cherish that feeling. Never suppress it. Let it move you to pray for others, volunteer, offer a listening ear, or lend a hand. Even a small demonstration of empathy carries huge impact. Each loving gesture models my heart, reassuring others that I have not abandoned them. I see every hidden act of service, every quiet sacrifice. Each will bear fruit in time, blessing you and those you help. If you have regrets about missed chances or times you remained silent when you felt a nudge to speak, release them to me. Learn what you can, but do not stay stuck in guilt. My grace covers the past, and my might paves a new way forward. Resolve to be more attentive now, ready to obey when I prompt you. It brings me joy to watch your boldness grow, shining as my representative in a world yearning for compassion and truth. Keep your emotions safe. Emotions are a beautiful gift, but can be unstable. When sadness or despair try to drown you, remember those feelings do not define reality. Rather, they signal areas needing support or healing. Talk to me about them. Seek healthy friendships or professional counsel if the weight becomes too heavy. Do not bear pain in solitude, for community and prayer are powerful tools of relief. Remember, I am especially close to those who are brokenhearted, ever ready to lift them up. When genuine joy arises, savor it fully. Joy is not trivial. It is a sign of your spirit connecting with my goodness woven into life. Laugh often. Celebrate small accomplishments. Gather with friends or family to share uplifting moments. Such joy fosters resilience, reminding you that life, in spite of hardships, is a sacred gift sprinkled with wonder and delight. Keep in mind that your words hold great influence. They can heal or harm, comfort or condemn, unify or divide. Request my help in controlling your tongue so that your speech remains gracious and constructive. If you catch yourself speaking harshly, pause and consider whether your words are building connections or destroying them. Be a voice of peace in a troubled environment. Speak truth with kindness, guide gently, and express gratitude regularly. Even a single blessing word can plant hope in a weary soul. When you feel a call to create, through art, music, writing, or any other medium, remember, creativity mirrors my own nature. I am the ultimate creator, the source of all beauty. Using your creativity can be an act of worship, a means to echo my artistry on a smaller scale. You don't need anyone's applause. Let the creative process draw you closer to me. It is a path to process emotions, to convey important messages, and to experience deeper communion with my spirit. Never fear honest self-reflection. Invite me to search your heart, pointing out any pride, bitterness, or harmful habits that need addressing. This is not about self-condemnation, but about a healthy introspection guided by my spirit. Correction from me is rooted in love and intended to help you become the person I formed you to be. An open, willing heart can soar in growth and influence, revealing my love more brilliantly each day. Stay attentive to those who are marginalized or forgotten, offering respect, a meal, or a listening ear to those who feel invisible is an extension of my love. You may not see immediate results, but seeds of love have a way of sprouting at just the right time. Each person is also my child, deserving of compassion. Your small act of kindness can convince someone that they are not forsaken. Cultivate an ongoing sense of gratitude for life's ordinary blessings: a hot meal, a safe place to rest, a friend's laughter, or the gentle glow of dawn. These seemingly minor graces can reinvigorate your spirit. By recognizing them, you shift your focus from problems to my consistent goodness. Gratitude doesn't deny reality's challenges. Rather, it reminds you that my goodness is always present. Maintaining gratitude makes you more receptive to my constant care. Remember, you can come to me at any hour. No special ritual or perfect words are required. Approach me even in your tears, your anger, or your confusion. I am your safe place during life's storms. Should you wander, my heart longs for your return. I won't humiliate you for missteps, but instead offer forgiveness, direction, and a chance to start fresh. The path back to me often begins with a single prayer, an honest moment where you drop your defenses and let my love wash over your weary soul. If you grapple with mysteries that lack clear answers, recall my boundless nature. Not all truths are revealed at once, but I am never absent. Faith entails trusting despite incomplete knowledge. Let the wonder fill you with reverence, not despair. Over time, some mysteries will become clearer. Others may remain until you see me face to face. Regardless, our relationship is more priceless than any intellectual certainty. Keep the bigger perspective in mind. Your life has eternal weight. The world chases temporary gains, wealth, admiration, fleeting enjoyments. While I'm not opposed to you enjoying life's blessings, hold fast to what truly lasts. Prioritize character over comfort, integrity over ease, and love over selfishness. What you build through love and faith extends far beyond this present world. Let eternity guide your choices, prompting compassion, humility, and generosity. Celebrate each step forward, whether it feels big or small. Sometimes you'll overcome hurdles quickly, other times gradually. Every victory, be it resisting temptation, speaking an uplifting word, or performing an act of kindness, matters greatly in a world inclined to cynicism. Do not be discouraged by the pace of change. Growing in me is often slow, like a plant nurtured daily. Faith, endurance, and patience combine to yield a rich harvest in due season. Appreciate each bit of progress and allow it to motivate you onward. If you ever feel isolated, remember that many around you hide similar pains but are too afraid to speak up. By sharing your story, your struggles, your lessons, and the ways I've helped, you can break barriers of loneliness. Scars become testimonies of healing. Your troubles become beacons of hope. Do not be ashamed of your journey. I have redeemed your past, and it can spark faith in someone else, showing them they too can endure. Remain open to opportunities to pray for others. Sometimes, what someone needs most is to know that someone else is interceding on their behalf. Let your petitions include not just your own cares, but also the pains and aspirations of those around you. In praying for others, you gain empathy, reflecting my compassion. Prayer is powerful, bridging distances and connecting hearts more profoundly than you realize. Through this holy act, you partake in my redemptive work here on earth. When you feel ensnared by harmful habits or sinful cycles, do not let shame silence you. Turn to me, confess your weakness, and my grace will break those chains. I offer both strength and practical strategies for your freedom. This may involve creating healthy limits, seeking accountability, or immersing yourself in godly community. I never ask you to conquer these fights alone. My spirit, paired with the fellowship of believers, supports you on the road to wholeness. The process may demand time and perseverance, but my presence is with you always. Value the commitments you make, promises in marriage, to friends, or at work. Keep your word. Consistency in honoring your commitments says much about your character and reflects my loyalty. In a world where vows are easily broken, a person who remains faithful stands out. Though it may go unnoticed by some, I see your perseverance, and I will bless your dedication. You shine brightest when you keep your promises despite the cost. Rest in the assurance that your future is safe in my hands. Instead of agonizing over countless possibilities, devote yourself fully to today. I provide enough strength for each day, and when tomorrow comes, I provide for that as well. Worry adds no value. It only drains the energy meant for purposeful tasks. Give your cares to me, trusting in my deep concern for you. I watch over your journey attentively, guaranteeing that you will never walk alone. Look within for passions I have placed in you. These heartfelt interests could be clues to your calling, perhaps mentoring someone, leading a small group, starting a community program, or pursuing an artistic endeavor. If these drives align with my character of love and goodness, follow them boldly. They often indicate the direction where I wish to use you mightily. As you devote yourself to what energizes your soul, you experience deep gratification and become more effective in serving others. Recognize that it brings me great joy when my children pursue their God-given passions with faithfulness. Finally, dearest child, know with certainty, I am with you always, for eternity. Not briefly appearing in emergencies, but consistently dwelling by your side. My spirit lives within you, steering your conscience, soothing your heart, and reminding you of truth. Whenever doubt surfaces, speak my name and recall how lavishly you are loved. I carry you through the roughest storms and rejoice at your celebrations. You do not need a go-between aside from the love I freely bestow. The same love strong enough to overcome despair, mighty enough to transform hearts, and steadfast enough to endure every season of life. So breathe in my hope and exhale your fears. Rest in my promises. Live each moment with a receptive heart, prepared to both give and receive. Believe in my ability to shape your life into something magnificent, even when your world seems barren. Beloved, this is just the beginning of all I'm unveiling in your life. Return here often to sit in my presence and drink deeply from my promises. Subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss the next word of hope I've prepared for you. Share your breakthroughs below. Your story of my faithfulness will ignite hope in others and build our family of faith. Come back soon. Fresh revelation, fresh miracles, fresh strength await you in every new video. Amen.